disadvantages and why do we use it, what's the main importance of it. So we will discuss in the call today. So JavaScript is most for students and working professionals to be great
Mm-hmm.
as software engineer. Specifically when we are working at a web development domain. So we have a great history of JavaScript from 1985. When it started, it was just everyone thought it's just a language, and it will settle eventually as a server side and client side language.
But
Based on the
yeah, but I don't want to go into the history. I just want to see how I know the history and everything. I want to see how it laid out, because that's my, where those curly brackets go. Why would you use the curly brackets where you use it? Why would you, use the different calling the functions and all those stuff? Those are what I want to
yes,
say. Yeah.
so that means you are directly getting into the ground.
Yeah, I want to get dirty immediately.
Yes, yes. Okay. So, so I will explain the major difference between Java and JavaScript. So there is more similarity, what I can say. What we discussed on network technical, first we'll open a function, right? And then we'll have a function name, like test sampling,
Right. Right.
right? And then curly braces. So this is very this is like a proper structure what we follow on NetSuite, this is like a proper structure, same as this how we do in NetSuite technical. Uh, but there are some things like types or statements or syntax. What we do here, you can see where to do and what's the need of it and where the outcome comes when you do this process. So you have to be cognizant on like where the output is coming, and then you can do some extra things like when you want to do some extra uh, visual notations or like any zip videos or like any drop downs or on the web page basically. So so we can just do the same like here. There is so many predefined functions where we follow mostly to call some recurring. Okay.
Yes.
So as I already mentioned, like JavaScript is also having some dynamic features to the web, like dynamic features in the sense auto completion, what we can say,
Yeah.
to complete, and
Do,
loading
do
some
you
new
I,
content.
something on the screen right now?
Yes, yes.
Oh, right. I've seen your screen now. I just seen your screen.
Okay. So the major difference between Java and JavaScript, what we do is generally uh, like we'll open the function and we can just like call the function name. Inside the function name, if you want to do all the operation, the code which exists there itself, and then if you want to load some new data or something like that, we can just call servlets or like loading some new data. Like when you want to load the new content onto the data page, without loading a page, without reloading the existing page, we can just load the whole page, right? So we can just do all the crazy things on JavaScript, we can say. But it's very flexible and robust language, JavaScript is.
Mm-hmm.
New content or data onto the page. So, and also we have in JavaScript, we can do like some rollover effects and drop down. It's completely website side, right? So normally when you want to do all the code logic and which you want to develop on the front end side, where the JavaScript will work efficiently. So you don't want to interact with the server side, like on the
Mm-hmm.
back end side, you want to like do some validations or the whole code. You don't want to do everything on the server side. So you want to do it some 50% of the code on the client side as well. So which is where JavaScript comes into the picture. So JavaScript does some extraordinary things on the client side as well. On the front end HTML side. So on the front end side, you want to do some coding script. We can just do on the front end side as well. Which is means like you want to decrease the code efficiency or the performance level.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a you have a like very big company of a Duncan's company, we can say, and you have a whole so you have a lot of data, and you have some more calculations of it, and then you don't want to maintain the server side. You don't want to maintain like one big database on the back end side. You just want to do all the calculation on the front end side itself. So
Mm-hmm.
this is where JavaScript does come. So previously there is no such as a script like this, where the handles front end and back end everything. But when it comes to Java, it's very powerful, man. Nowadays everyone is working like JavaScript with the different libraries like Node.js, React.js, Type.js, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I have a question.
framework. Yes, yes.
The engine we're gonna use on JavaScript gonna be what? Node.js
Oh,
or
like no, normally, like we have so many libraries, Node.js, React.js, Type.js, and TypeScript JS. But we depends on like the platform what we are using. Like if you want to have like some specific functionality which suits Node.js, so we will definitely use Node.js for that. So it
mm,
all dependency on that. And and one more thing, like those are all the frameworks, like we can say like external frameworks where we'll like integrate with our system. But JavaScript is same for all, so it is very robust language, and it's also a powerful language. And
mm,
like if you want to validate input forms, or like normally when you have a like from sign up form, like you have a website, you want to giving like you want to give to your customers, so you have a form like a sign up form normally when you have like Amazon form or like something like, so you have a sign up form. So if you want to do like some validations also, you can just do on um, like validations on input form, so where the user will input some information on the form, like
mm,
what first name, last name, and email ID, phone number, contact number, like this. You want to validate, so you can test all the validation on the JavaScript side as well. You don't want to
mm-hmm.
do all on the server side, right? So it's very efficient, right? When you do everything on a client side, so it reacts fast. Whenever we does a mistake, whenever we does a mistake on one particular field, so how we do on NetSuite, as I remember, like we'll do some client validation. Client script is there for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is when it comes to the outside of the part of NetSuite. So JavaScript does all the validations on only one function type. You know, but on NetSuite there are so many functions which have some separate meaning for it. So that's why JavaScript is derived from the script. Like script is derived from JavaScript because script
Oh,
have so many
tool
functionality.
tool tips.
Yeah, script. Normally, how we do script.
Oh, sweet script. Okay.
The script is basically derived from JavaScript because all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
function, all the functionalities which is there already existing on the JavaScript, they will be divided in the subparts in script.
Yeah.
Subparts like client script or
Yeah.
yeah, user event. So these are all like division of some division of JavaScript, which is named as basically sweet script. And I think you'll understand much more easier JavaScript, Duncan, because you already learned some good concept of validations, how we do,
Yeah,
and so many examples what we discuss in the business side as well, you know. So
yeah,
which makes you know my job more easier to explain you, right?
yeah,
If you are
yeah,
very
for sure.
clear, yeah. And JavaScript is also
So what again, do I need to if I'm gonna move forward, do I need to download anything on my system?
no, this is fine. Like Node plus plus plus, or it's like a Sublime text.
Yeah, but how do you know in Notepad you don't have a way of testing the code to know it run? How do you run this now?
When you save it, it will be save it like .js file. You know,
I didn't hear
okay,
you.
yeah. While you are saving the code, we have to just give
Uh-huh.
sample.js.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, right. But how do you know that the
Um,
code works?
the code works. We have to just click on normal. Yeah. So when you want to like do the like scripting part, you know, when sample.js file, so we'll keep it on a particular folder where we will like upload it on a front end side, you know. So
All right.
this thing,
So let's do a code and upload it on the front end and see what happens.
yeah. So and JavaScript, as we discussed, you know, JavaScript is a scripting language where we'll just directly in the HTML page. We will just include this whole thing in the HTML page,
Hmm?
and it is also a programming language of its kind, can understand many web browsers. Browsers can read JavaScript and it will interpret and understand it, and it will do the work what it has to do. Okay,
All right.
so and there are so many advantages of it, you know, where JavaScript,
Go back to the to that page again, Si.
this one,
Yeah. So statement, syntax, declaration, variable, object, switch, method, iteration. Okay. Function call. All right.
so all these topics we will discuss, okay, and then we'll be covered, and you know, so there's not more like you know, obviously there will be some disadvantages or the cons which every programming language has, right? Um, so now JavaScript usage has now extended to mobile application development. You know, so like the people are using JavaScript for the mobile development as well, app development, so where we can develop apps, and we can also develop like desktop applications and the gaming environment also. You know, people will
So,
use.
so sorry, let me ask you. Um, I was asking. So okay.